Welcome to Mokwe Sports. In this edition, we're inside Zimbabwe National football team camp, and we find out what happens when football meets religion. A big congratulations to Zimbabwe national football team for making it to Egypt 2019. On previous occasions, they failed to go past the group stages. This year, what can they do different? Here's ZIFA President Felton Kamambo.
As a board, we want to make sure that we are organized in terms of the preparation of the warriors, in terms of the things that I want in their camp, in terms of their traveling arrangements, in terms of even some friendlies, and that we are not leaving any stone unturned. You know, we have been to AFCON before. We didn't manage to reach the quarterfinal. The guys in the technical team have promised us that they want to get over the initial stage and get to the quarterfinal. And they are saying, who knows, they might even end up in the final. So personally, the guys are motivated to get through. It's not about incentives, but they want to be there so that they are able to market themselves. I want to take our football to greater heights. By greater heights, I mean we need to come up with all policies that can take us to the World Cup. That's where I want to be judged from.
That was the view of ZIFA President Felton Kamambo. So what do the men on the pitch think? Here's the view of Sunday Chidzambwe, the national team coach.
As a player, when I was still playing for Dynamos, and also remember, I also played with the national team, Zimbabwe National team. We used to go to Egypt. We weren't experienced enough to play against those players in those days. But at the moment, I think we are experienced enough, and experienced as a player, as a coach, should go past the group stages. To our beloved countrymen, Zimbabwe, I would urge them to rally behind the team. They must keep on rallying behind the team until to the finals. And in those finals, I hope we're going to work hard and get past the group stages. Maybe, who knows, if we get past the group stages, we might bring the trophy back home.
So that was Zimbabwe national football team coach Sunday Chidzambwe. Now, seldom do football fans recall a goal scored in a loss, but who can forget the thriller scored in a 5-3 defeat to Cameroon back in 2004? Here's the man who scored that thriller.
Hi, my name is Esrom Nyandoro. I'm working for Sundowns now. At the moment, I work as a scout, and I think everyone is talking about the goal in Tunisia. Unfortunately, we lost the game. I must say congratulations to the national team for qualifying for Egypt. The boys have made history, first of all, and also to congratulate them. And just to go there and have fun. I think what is more important is preparation now. I think they need to play a lot of friendlies going to the tournament. No, none. I can only thank the Almighty God, I think, for the years that I represented my country, that I also represented my former team, Mama Zulu, and also in South Africa. I can only be thankful. I would say development. You can take Cristiano Ronaldo to war, he can win you the war. You can take Messi to war, but he needs the whole Barcelona. So, yeah, that's my answer. I could have loved to also go back, go and play overseas. There's nothing that beats hard work. This is what I used to do when I was playing. When the team trains once, I make sure that I train more than the team. That means I'm going to train twice a day. When the team trains twice, that means I train 3 times. I think this is what we are missing when it comes to Africa. Each and every time when the training is done, people want to go. I remember I used to spend most of the time, I would hit shots at goals, 20 to 50 balls before I knock off. hard work pays, and of course, like you say, nothing beats discipline as well, inside the pitch and also outside the pitch.
Thank you, Esrom, for the memories. Coming up next, we find out what happens when football meets religion.
Pogba, better than Pogba, but that was my position.
What about Pogba and yourself is similar?
Number one, ball distribution. Number two, issue of accuracy in passing.
Yeah.
Because if I take a ball there, I can hit the bar 10 times without missing.
Now, for the segment that celebrates yesteryear heroes, here's Lloyd Mutasa.
The highest level that I went through was reaching the finals of the Africa Champions League in 1998 with the Dynamos Football Club. Scoring a goal away from home against Eagle Cement that catapulted our side to get into the finals of the tournament. That was the goal I would want to remember most, because it had a lot of significance in respect of having a local team getting into the finals for the first time up to this day. More often than not, our local legends, they can only be celebrated probably when they are past their mark, when they have gone. But I think it's of paramount importance that you get celebrated, you get appreciated by your country when you are still up and about, when you are still alive. Probably when I had a stint with the Albert and Kellys, which was a South African side, a Durban side in 1993. Went there with Carlos Marx. We did pass our trials, and when I was about to sign for the team, my former club, which was by then Tanganda Football Club in Eastern Island side, were on the verge of collapsing, when there was that drought, and the bosses had said they would no longer be sponsoring football. But then they had a change of heart, and they then decided to sponsor the team. Hence, they blocked my way from joining the Albert and Kellys. Messi. I'm a Barcelona fan and a Liverpool fan. That's English and Spanish football is concerned. The elephant. Peter Ndlovu Sukuzonge, it's not a mean feat to go out there, play in English football, and probably even score a hat-trick against a Liverpool side. I think it's quite an achievement, and I think the young boy really represented the country well. He's a slim Peter, but he does great things. So you only but applaud what the young man did.
He says he could have been as good as Manchester United superstar Paul Pogba, but is now living the dream through the club we all know as Yada.
Charlie! Hey, stop, man. Why would you go negative? What's on house good there? Just play simple football. So why are you playing new ball? Do what I've trained you, use that danger boxes. I want you to do simple that I've trained you. What you've done on the training must be applied. Go and do it now. Come on.
My name is Prophet Walter Magaya. Right now we are at Yada Hotel. I'm the founder of PhD Ministries, as well as the founder of Yada Football Club. I believe that at the age of 16, 17, 18, I was one of the best footballers, 97, 98, 99 in Zimbabwe. Well, that is my own assessment. But no one picked me. No one saw the gift. No one supported what I had at all. I was there in Chitungwiza. I could play more than any other player, I think even at that time, even in Europe. But no one looked at me and sponsored my gift. So what I'm trying to provide is a base. It's an environment where one can identify himself and become big. That is my dream and that is my prayer. And I think it's working very well. I've got youngsters that are 8 years, 9 years, 11 years, 15 years, 16 years, 17 years, who are doing very well. Giving this opportunity to them may give them a life. And a life in return, looking at what Ronaldo in Brazil has done, looking at other superstars have done, building hospitals, building bridges for their country. I think that is what I'm trying to achieve as well, that maybe if we sponsor them, if we make them big, they can come back to their roots and support us in return.
And insofar as Yada is concerned, what's your vision for the club? Where do you want it to be?
What I'm doing right now, what I'm pushing for is a partnership with Japan. That's why hence you see some Japanese players within our team. We are pushing a partnership with Japan. I tried with China, they didn't come forth very much. I tried with Europe, they didn't come forth as well. I'm looking for an adoption of our club with a Asian or European countries so that we can partner in whereby we become like a sister club in terms of nurturing talent, then give them full developed talent, because it's better there than here. So here the football club I want to become a development sports science center whereby the scientific side of sports is nurtured unto fullest strength, whereby the food they eat, everything, there will be the type of exercise, the agility in terms of perfecting the movement of a footballer. That's why they are always at the hotel. Here the FC has been here from December up to now in the camp, 3 months. No one has ever done it in Zimbabwe. We have camped for 3 months so that I can give them that agility, I can give them that sports mind, so that when they get into the ground, they are strong enough to attack football.
So you reckon you probably sponsor the football club to probably $1 million each year?
Yeah, more than
$1 million.
Yes, more, some few millions. Not to the specific figure, but just few millions, I think.
Issues to do with the national team. You know, you've been one person who's been helping out the national team on numerous occasions.
Yes, numerous
occasions. Now, if you were made to choose, or has there ever become a time where you've been made to choose between Yada and...
Yes, several times. And the national team is my best option. I'm more of the national team than Yada. I will achieve a vision, I will achieve a goal of sending my national team to the World Cup. I've studied football. I've read all the books that speaks about coaching. I've done all the types of training that one may require for coaching. So when I'm speaking sense. And I don't fight what they give as an advice. And if my advice is making us win, I think everyone wants to become a winner.
And we've seen in the past so many rich and famous people have got into football locally, and the way they've got out has been, you know,
they've been broken.
Are you not going to go down the same way?
I don't believe in failure. I don't believe in becoming number two. I know what has made them to fail, and I'm trying to avoid it. And one of it is to think that football is a business. Like what I've told you, it's not a business. You must get into it knowing it. That it's not a business. You're getting into just to support, not to make man out of it. It's a lie.
We just have some trivia questions. Insofar as who you think is the best player in the world at the moment, you can just give one answer.
Me.
Messi or Ronaldo?
Ronaldo is a complete player. He can do anything. I think he has been tested as well. I would start to believe in Messi if Messi moves away from Barcelona and plays somewhere else and then proves himself. If he's still there, I think he has not yet been proved by other pressures.
And as for the greatest player of all time?
In Zimbabwe?
Yeah, in Zimbabwe.
Pitangov has proved to be the best player ever.
In terms of injuries for players, what is the best medicine? The conventional or
both? Both. Luke was a physician in the Bible. We respect medical side very much because it helps the body to heal very fast. But if your heart is not free, even if you're given any medical solution, you will not be healed. That's why the doctors actually ask you to go for counseling before they give you any medicine. So both spiritual and is very synthetic or any other type of medicine is very important.
Thank you for joining us. From me, Farai Machamire, and the crew behind Mokwe Sports. It's bye for now.